Hello, hello, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. And if it's your first time here, this is the Max Potential Habits Podcast, IGTV YouTube channel. I am your host, Dr. Amanda Barrientez, and this is your place where you will learn tips, tools, strategies, and hear inspirational stories to help you max your potential in life and business through learning habits that have set people up for success, including myself, the people I bring on. This is where you want to come every week to get raw, real stories. And today, you're in for a really big one where you're going to hear me be very self-revealed. I've debated back and forth about how much information to share, and I just, I'm NFA, and I decided to go to this place of I'm going to be really raw and authentic about what's going on in my life, because I believe that when we do that, it helps other people overcome their shit faster. And there's all these shame pieces to being revealed about the challenges that we have, especially when you're someone who's a thought leader and a coach and you're supposed to have it all together all the time. Well, you know what? My life is real too. I got all kinds of big stuff happening. So today I want to talk to you about the benefits of affairs. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that my 3 pillars that I work from and work with people on and teach about, talk about, coach are personal power, win-win relationships, and money mastery. Relationships have been a huge, huge growth spot for me in the last several years. I actually entered into coaching through having an affair, leaving my 15-year marriage through having an affair. And I went to go access coaches, relationship coaches. And I really decided, I took a vow in that moment that said, I am willing to do whatever it takes to figure out how to have a long-term, healthy, connected, functional, thriving relationship. And what I term a win-win relationship. And I've been on that path, doing my work. My ex-husband and I are now dear friends. I'm having dinner with him tonight and our kids. We've co-parented. We've had holidays together. Even though in the last, let's say 7 years, I have been off and on with the person that I left him for in having an affair. So I'm living with this person, and he actually told me in the last few weeks that he is having an affair. So this pattern's repeating in my life, and I, of course, being a human, have had massive feelings about this. All the fears, all the doubt, all the insecurity, all the confusion, the distrust, the betrayal, the lots of feelings of why is this happening to me? What does it mean about me? Why did I deserve this? And then also those places of falling down and feeling I'm never going to recover. And then the flip side of that and going, you know what? I'm going to use all my tools. I'm going to reach out to all my people. I'm going to get coached. I'm going to pick myself up, and I get to practice what I preach, and I go, there's 2 sides to every story. Radical responsibility is what helps you grow in your life and in your business. Big challenges equal big growth. We cannot grow without challenge. And relationships have the tendency to be a massive catalyst for growth because they trigger all of the unwounded places that we have not healed or overcome or embraced in our life. Really embraced, let's say, because I don't know that I like the word healed, because that means that you're thinking that there was something wrong with it. All of these things are happening for a reason. And when I trust universe and go, this is for my optimal growth, I actually get to see this as a challenge that's on the way, not in the way. So, I've been in this long-term relationship. My partner tells me this. Of course, I have the human response of oh shit, let me escape the pain. Let me go somewhere else, escape this. I don't want to face this. And then there's the part of me that's wow, there's some big stuff happening. This is feedback from the universe for me that I'm out of alignment. So when you're having really, really big challenges, like an affair, the gift of that affair is that it's giving you feedback that you're out of alignment. he's having the feedback that he's out of alignment. I'm getting the feedback that I'm out of alignment. And when I'm talking about alignment, I'm really talking about living into your highest calling, your highest purpose, your highest vision, your value system. I do values determination work with myself and my clients, and it helps you know what your genius juice path is. It helps you max your potential because you understand how you operate. When we're incongruent in our value system, we have big cataclysmic things happen to knock us on our ass and get us back into congruency. And this is one of those. I've really gotten the chance to look back at the years of my relationship and go, wow, where was I abandoning myself for connection? Where was I not living into my highest values in this relationship? Where was I holding on to a past that wasn't really serving the highest good for both of us? So in me looking at myself and going, okay, it takes two people to create an affair, or, and I don't even know if I like the word affair, create overstepping boundaries that you've set in a relationship, let's say, right? So I don't want to demonize him. I don't want to beat myself up. In a place of love and understanding, I can go, you know what? We're all human. We all do things that are sometimes very unconscious. And in that process, we awaken what we don't want to see to help us grow. So this is a powerful position to take. And believe me, I had my days and moments of, I hate you. I can't believe this happened. Why is this happening to me? I want to demonize you. And that's my inner child heart that feels sad and wounded and scared and afraid and alone and stuck and confused and all of those things. When I step into my higher mind consciousness, I know that there's lessons here that are important for my growth. For the last 3 years, I've been on a really intense path of personal growth and development, going and saying out loud to the universe, I want to be a transformational vehicle. I want to inspire the people around me. I want to see the truth. I want to be the truth. Raise my consciousness. And here's the universe bringing me feedback that I'm ready. Am I really ready to fully embrace love and see all sides? Because I can't demonize him if that's the case. I can't go, oh, you're a real asshole, but I can pretend that I love people and see all sides. I've got to embrace all those parts of myself that he is showing. He's showing me what I need to see in myself that I've disowned. So I get the opportunity through this situation to own all the parts of myself that have been disowned. What a gift. What a huge gift. And it gets me in alignment with my calling, more in alignment with people that are vibing at my frequency at the moment. And he gets to grow too, because I'm sure he's going through all of his own hard challenges, some of which we've talked about and some not. Growth is not for the weary. Growth is, I think we have a misconception that growth should be fun and easy, and we get to the top and we're like, yeah, I grew. But to get to the growth, you've got to have big challenges. You've got to overcome yourself to become yourself. You've got to step out of being a victim of your history so you can step into being a master of your destiny. And that means you got to look at yourself. You got to look within. You've got to face the hard stuff. You've got to stop blaming other people. You've got to embrace what's coming your way. You get to own all the disowned parts of yourself. You get to drop friends, drop family members, drop partners when it doesn't align with you anymore. And that can be really, really hard. It's been interesting for me in these last few years to completely change my friend groups, because they fall away, to, drop family members, to have a new career path. For years, I thought I was going to be a professor, and now I'm a coach. And that wasn't an easy decision, because I felt the security of the career, in some ways, the security of the career path of being a professor. I came to realize it wasn't actually the most secure path in certain ways. But now I'm an entrepreneur, and there's so many ways that I have, through taking on the growth path, I have decided to do something completely different that's more in alignment with my fullest expression of myself. So if any of you listening are stuck in that moment and you're afraid, embrace it. And I know I'm coming up on time here for IGTV people, so you can only do 10-minute videos there. So if you're listening and you want to keep listening, head on over to the Max Potential Habits podcast and listen to the rest of this. It's not going to be on recording on YouTube or IGTV. You're going to have to listen to the rest in audio version, Max Potential Habits podcast.